squad leaders, and if everyone's using them for their own personal communication, that doesn't work out too well. So even if you have them, it's Fireteam stuff is done by voice by default. So everyone just needs to still repeat that stuff and learn how to do it without radio.
Copy.
Alright, go ahead and bring it up, guys. Alright, we're gonna jog out about halfway through the field, then we're gonna all turn around while Beta gets in position. We'll have Herbie's team go first, everyone else will just follow behind about 100 meters, walking, and we can critique what they do well, what they do wrong. Everyone will just stay quiet so that they can communicate and we can listen to their communications. Alright, so just follow me, we're gonna line up, we'll have Herbie's team out in front a little ways, and then we'll have Beta set up. When he's ready, we'll turn around and begin our X. Alright, on me.
Go for a team 2. Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's shine together.
Technical gloves.
It's almost golden. Yeah.
So,
golden.
Falcon, how far do you want us to go with this?
No,
Just
no.
reaction to contact? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna go reaction contact. I want you to go all
Oh,
the way
now
to
we're all
the
fine.
firefight. Beta will tell me when he's taking effective, and then at that point I'll say end X, end X, end X,
Okay.
and then we knock it off.
Cool.
Alright, come out the edge of the runway. Herbie, go ahead and put your team on the edge of the runway. Everyone else hold here. Unless you're in Herbie's team, hold here. Alright,
Okay, my team getting wedge facing
everyone listen up.
230.
Listen up, this is how it's gonna go down.
230.
Pass it on, guys. Wedge facing 230.
Yep.
Rifle, you're supposed to be behind me.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, AR is back left.
Oh, am I? On the little
Yeah.
picture thing, it didn't show that, but okay.
Well, that picture thing is shite.
So like the first time. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you get the AR on the flank, so you better security to our flank, and also you can engage more from the flanks than from the center.
Yeah.
We are never quite sure why.
Alright, Herbie, once you get in formation, just turn around and face the hangars, so Beta can
Okay,
get in
everyone
position.
turn around, look at the hangars, so we don't know where they're going. Come be sure, quick.
Yeah, it's affirmative. 4 in front, they're in position, everyone else facing the hangars. Go ahead, tell me when you're ready. Four in front are facing the hangars, so that should be right now.
I wanna peek.
Alright, turn around.
Turn around.
Alright, everyone turn around. Everyone in the back. Roger, at your option, just give them the... Alright, let's go.
We're moving out?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, moving out. On me.
Moving out.
Everyone be
Stepping
quiet.
off?
Come up here and observe.
Yep.
Contact.
Right.
Contact right.
Line.
Line, line, line.
Moving!
Covering. Moving. Oh, like, come on. God damn it.
NX.
Reloading.
Index, ceasefire.
Yeah, fucked up.
Ceasefire.
Bring it in, guys. Yeah, go ahead, come back for an AR.
I fuck.
I'm gonna. Okay, so first off, Yeah, one sec. We're on the runway about 500 meters from the end, from the east end. One sec. Alright, so, first thing I want to do is, Herbie, one thing you guys did well, one thing you guys could do better.
Original reaction contact was pretty good. Things could do better was communicate better, tell each other exactly where the enemy was, or if you couldn't see him, that you couldn't see him, and also pass on the line, because I had to repeat that a couple of times.
Roger. Alright. Now I want someone from the audience, one thing they did well, one thing that you noticed they could have done better.
The bounding was worse. Or bad. The
Yeah.
last man, the rifleman to the left, he was like standing for 4 seconds, or 3 seconds,
Yeah.
and then he hit the deck.
I know.
After his bounding.
I was struggling with the buttons, with the controls.
Yeah. The other thing you did is you crossed behind your buddy. You didn't stay in your lane. You ended up on the other side of him, which could be dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. But overall, like you said, the double tap went good. Like the initial reaction to contact was fairly strong. You guys got some rounds down range, but then there was a bit of a lull while you guys were bounding. Herbie was the only one firing for a while, and so that means that over 3/4 of your firepower was missing. So there definitely could have, you need to communicate better into who's moving when, and people who are not moving need to pick up the slack a little bit to make sure that there's still adequate fire going down range. Beta, one thing good, one thing bad?
I'm gonna say good was the suppression was good. The initial contact, the double taps weren't on my position, but the later bursts were right on top. Killed me right off from the first machine gun burst, basically. I'm gonna say bad was your general dispersion when you were moving and just after contact. Basically, if I wasn't aiming off, I would have probably hit 3-4 guys in like 2, 3 shots, just like pop, pop, pop. Because it was like you're all clumped up in a little bit of a line. It was partly due to my bad positioning onto your formation, but it looked like you guys were too close.
Can I say something on distance just for today? We're not using radios, we're just using voice, and once you're beyond 10 meters, pretty much from the direction of the squad lead, you're not hearing shit. Now I know we're supposed to be passing this down, but unless we do like really slow walkthroughs, like walking through, not trying to do this at real-time speed, we're gonna have to bunch up just to maintain communication. I would suggest let us use the radio. Everyone can still hear the comms taking place, but comms will take place. I think we're bunching up because guys just can't hear what's taking place.
That's true.
I second that.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out.
Well,
I think
the
that I've formed up in lines, and you can hear. You need to turn your team speak up a little bit or something. But we practice this over and over. You can hear on direct speak, and your radio will fail when you're in game from time to time. It's really valuable to learn how to echo like this and use direct speak.
Well, when that high rate of
Most
fire
missions,
starts,
when you're doing
can't really hear anything.
But you gotta remember, yes, that's who said that.
Do not have.
Who just said? Yeah. Okay. Excellent point. You can't hear shit when people start shooting, right?
Yeah. Just to chime in on this, train as you fight. You're not gonna fight with everybody on the same down when you got a full squad. What if you see 3 contacts? 3 people are gonna be stepping over to each other.
No, I agree. I'm gonna try turning on my team speak, and that might.
That's my recommendation. Turn your team speak output volume up because basically you can't really hear properly at range. So that's a quick and dirty fix. But it's just you'll have to either turn it down when you get out of game or have some sort of variable slider on if you have equipment that can do that or something, because it's kind of loud otherwise.
One thing I do is instead of turning up my team speak, I turn down my in-game.
It also works.
Yeah, so
feels like cheating, but yeah.
That way it stays constant.
Well, okay, so one thing is, yes, you should make sure your own personal settings are up to scratch. But the other thing is, like someone said, no matter what, you get into a fight, pretty soon you won't be able to hear just because there's so much gunfire. But that's where it becomes important that you're listening to the tempo of the outgoing fire. You can listen to the people around you shooting and determine, oh, hey, they're not shooting enough. I need to pick up the slack, or that person's covering so I can move. So your weapon can speak for you as well. So just clue in on those things and think, oh, hey, the automatic rifleman's firing. Okay, that means that he's my buddy team partner. That means I can bound. All right, so let's take it back walk it back about 100 meters, and we'll have the next fire team, Yaxos go, and everyone else will.
Yep.
All right. Beta, he's gone. Right, cool.
Call your thing, Jackson.
Hey Falcon.
Yeah.
What about when you're bounding? One thing I try to do on the primary is while I'm bounding, being that most people can't hear, when I'm set, I'll call set and I'll also give a double tap real quick.
Yep, exactly.
That way people can hear it.
Yeah.
Because that'll stand out above all the other fire.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that, like with the platoon ops, that's something you can develop within your own squad. When we start going to squad stuff,
We're
right
getting
now,
information.
each, like, fire team.
We should be facing down.
Definitely something. That's one of the reasons we want to do it is so you can
Like before.
Got it.
Okay, my volume's cranked, so you can hear you guys.
Did Jimbo just punch that guy in the stomach and knock him out?
Ban him.
All right, everyone here, just turn around. Wait. Yaxo, get your guys set up. Get ready to go.
Never ready.
Alright.
Well,
We're waiting for beta.
Look at northeast.
All right, go ahead and turn them around.
Look
Start
towards
stepping
the
up
hangar.
when you're ready. All right, beta's set.
Okay.
Everyone can turn around.
Yaxo, call it. What do you want?
hey,
We can turn around.
We going just west.
Hey, can you guys get out of the arcs, please?
Falcon.
Hey, Falcon, we just going southwest.
Yeah, just towards the radio tower there. It's fine.
Jimbo attack.
Copy that. Wedge on me.
Alright, everyone else.
Heavy left.
Pablo, we can turn around.
Alright, they've
Okay.
stepped out, beta. Bring it in. Alright, Yaxo. One thing that went well, one thing that went bad.
Went well. We managed to get a lot of fire going out. What didn't went so well. We had a hard time actually finding the targets.
Definitely a problem. Alright, audience members. One thing that went well, one thing that went poorly.
One thing that went well was, even though you couldn't actually find out where the target was, you were firing at the most likely positions where the enemy was going to be, which I thought was pretty good. Rather than just sitting there not firing, you were still thinking, well, they might be there, and that's where I'd be. So let's open up on that, because there's still a chance of suppressing them. One thing bad, I think only Yaxo double tapped at the start.
Yeah, the initial contact was definitely a little underwhelming, to say the least. Also, whoever the rifleman was, you took quite a while to get in online, and you were actually shooting from behind the rest of the squad, which is a big no-no. So it's tough, especially when you got to wheel a little bit. You might need to take a couple bounds, but try to do them effectively and do them quickly without shooting through your fire team, because that's good way to produce casualties. Beta, from the Op4 perspective.
I think that went well. You had a good amount of outgoing fire, like Herbie said. Even though you didn't really know where I was for a good while there, you were still shooting. And honestly, like I was in pretty good cover. Had very narrow arc, and I was concerned. You know, the grenades exploding, all this cover around me. I'm like, well, is the next grenade gonna kill me? So I was honestly like thinking of just getting out of my position just because those grenades. So the like firing that firing on suspected positions really works. Just wanted to say that. One thing that went poorly. I'm going to say it was your use of smoke. That is the sole reason I survived. I would have died if you didn't have that smoke up.
Yeah, that was an accident. I thought I had only HEDP, but I guess not.
Just remember what your fucking kit is, dude. Check that shit before you step off, part of your prep for battle, because you pop that purple smoke, it covered my escape, basically. I'm like, oh, well, I leave now, and I just ran through the smoke, and you guys didn't kill me. So just make sure you know what you're firing. Like, I thought you were using the purple smoke to mark my position, because it was, like, right in front of me, so...
Yeah, that's where I was dropping the M203, but accidentally.
Alright, Fireteam 3. Let's go reset.
Before we start, what is your axis of advance? Because it seems like I've been off to the right each time. Where are you going? Like, where's...
Radio tower.
Okay. Alright, because I don't want to be on the right every single time, so...
Yeah.
Falcon? Yeah, even though we kind of knew where he was coming from, still didn't know.
Falcon?
Yeah, let's bring it back about 100 meters so you guys have room.
Yeah, so he was in those buildings.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame we had to end it. I saw him
Yeah.
move and I was just about to initiate bounding and
Well,
fire an
yeah,
M72.
Yeah, and
They're,
if like you said, that
he's
smoke was right
ending
in front
it
of him.
when
If I had my
Beta says
goddamn
he's
HEDP.
suppressed when they're ending it.
Ah, okay.
I don't think he wants to
Damn
do
it.
bounding up to them first. No.
Damn it.
So no
Also-
I
bounding?
know, I wanted to figure out in charge across the open field.
Well, I mean,
Ah.
you're supposed to bound. I mean, you're not supposed to lay down and
I saw-
somebody should cover and move.
So you can hide now.
I saw Beta running behind the wall, so I actually wanted to pop off an M72, but
Turn around.
yeah,
That would have
it
been nice,
ended.
You shoot
Yaxo.
too, Blackbird.
Yeah, well, that's what they're for. If someone's behind the wall,
Yeah.
you blow up the fucking wall. That's what we have M72s for.
The first 10 seconds I didn't know at all where it was. I was just
turn around,
pounding
guys.
rounds down.
What?
Me neither.
Alright,
I
Wait,
was
haven't you
just
been looking
surrounded
the right
by
way though?
observers,
Haven't you been looking the whole time?
Turn around. Hang
come up a little closer, guys. Bring it in closer a little bit, observers. Let's try to get...
Okay,
Alright.
see you later.
Alright, they're stepping off. Yeah, let's go
moving,
left, guys.
Go left. Come on here, guys. Over here.
Anyways, guys, none of us really knew where he was, but we all just fired on
Yeah, that was the
where
same
we
with my
thought
squad.
he was.
I never actually saw him.
Sounds like
We
it's
killed him.
effective too.
At the
Yeah.
end, I saw him free. But then we were about to get about to get fired on him.
Yeah, that too. If I hadn't been doing the smoke, that other MP3
They have no clue where he is.
Guys, keep quiet.
Are you over there? NX. We're a little bit farther to the east. Alright, bring it in, guys.
Did they get him? I didn't even see him.
Alright. Pavlov,
Nah, he
one
left
thing
a while
went
ago.
well, one
He
thing that
left
went
when the
poorly.
smoke popped.
Yeah, he popped the smoke and got the fuck out of Dodge.
The initial reaction to contact was okay. We did the double taps and hit the ground. And I think we got into line pretty fast. But the
Yeah.
contact was not from a difficult direction, so that kind of helped.
I personally forgot the double tap before I hit the floor. I noticed what I did as soon as I fucking went down.
Okay, one thing. For this double tap, how are we going to double tap if we really don't know which way to shoot? Just shoot forward?
You double
Just
tap
shoot
to
for
the
the
most
sound.
suspected places. That
When
there's an enemy.
you're moving around, you should be looking at likely enemy positions anyway, and double tap at them.
So as soon as we hear contact, just double tap where we thought somebody might be.
Yeah.
Shoot
Because
one would be higher.
if you think a position, they think it's a good position.
One thing that
Right.
would have been better was when I gave an order, I didn't hear anyone echoing the command. So
Yeah, communication was definitely a problem.
I
Also,
echoed.
Osmo, you took a long time to go prone. I'm pretty sure Beta could have easily shot you. You were standing around for about a good 10 seconds.
Yeah, I let him know.
Did they put any effective fire on you at all?
Yeah, they hit me about the third double tap I made. I got hit by one round. Didn't seem like they really knew where I was. They were just shooting. So I popped smoke and ran. Did you guys know where I was? Did you figure out when I was from the smoke?
alright. I had no idea where you were. I started putting effective fire on the smoke after, but
that was just another small thing I did because people with the smoke, and we had discussion about before. That's why you don't pop smoke on your position when you're running. If you don't really, because you had guys that had no idea where I was, right? I'm like, oh, they're shooting at me. Threw smoke at my feet and ran. Now you knew where I was, and you had like 18 grenades landing all around me when I was escaping.
yeah, it was basically
yeah.
impossible to see anything with this grass on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea.
Right. Audience, did anyone besides Herbie have something good, something bad?
It seemed like a good double tap, but then afterwards there was a bit of a lull. Like there was no fire going down range. Otherwise, I don't know, looked alright. The line was good, lots of fire, but I noticed the fire was spread. A few guys were shooting at the smoke, and someone was ripping up the truck, which is like
Yeah, that was awesome.
50 meters, 100 meters away from where they were shooting at. So maybe just communication. IDing a target.
But I hope this reinforces how important it is that you really check those suspected positions and you can get fire out on them, because it really works, especially if you get a lot of people doing it. It definitely is effective. So let's see here, 1 second. Alright, so it's been about an hour and a half, and we've covered pretty much quite a big bit of actions on contact. Personally, I don't like to drag this on for 3 hours because we have a lot more to go over, but I think that everyone here could probably just, if you guys want to practice a couple more times, just maybe send each of the fire teams through one more time, and Beta can maybe try to be a little more decisive in his engagements, and critique if that'll be helpful. That way people who have to leave, we can fill in if people need to go. But just I wanna practice what we've been doing, just because it's just a little tiny part of the puzzle, but it's a very important part, and it's something if you can get these couple basic skills down, like the bounding, the communicating, and pointing out targets, it definitely makes doing everything else a lot smoother.
Guys, this is what gets the control of the fucking battle. If you can win the first 5 seconds, you'll win the fucking battle.
Right, exactly.
Them.
So Herbie, so yeah, we'll have Herbie go first, and then we can just run through each of the fire teams again. And I want,
Can we take a 2-minute break? And I was thinking we should change the location. Different terrain. This is kinda
that's fine.
If I'm gonna actually be shooting these guys, they're all gonna die.
Yeah. Do you want me to? I'm just gonna spawn us up at a big vehicle. We can all load in. I'll teleport somewhere.
I'm just doing some quick looking on the map, and I'll teleport spaces. But I'm thinking there's that building south of Lapatino. That's pretty decent. It has some
right. Yeah.
all around.
I know the one at the small T crossroads.
Yeah.
And do you want them coming in from the northwest then, or?
They come in from the northwest, whatever.
All right.
Got
Copy.
concealment and cover most ways.
All right. 1 second. Let me everyone stand by. I'm gonna spawn us a big vehicle, and then we can all move in, and then I'll teleport us around.
I hope. And then
You decide where you want to do it.
then I'll spawn another
yeah,
Avenger to
I'll
kill
go
the
take a look right now.
plane.
Hold on, wait. I need you to do something. Get in the right AAV, and then everyone just get in one of the AAVs. Just get in one of the AAVs, guys, and then.
Pretty sure you'll have enough room for all in one. But,
Nah, I
Carry
think
like
we're a little.
16 people.
Anyways, you take a right one and just teleport us. Go ahead and put us on
Well, we
the...
never use these in the actual missions.
That's because they're like ridiculously powerful.
It was the Osprey.
Once.
Yeah, we never use these because they're ridiculously powerful and just like rip up everything and the infantry don't do anything.
Alright, everyone. I just gotta make sure everyone.
We still have one outside.
Somebody's in the vault.
Two outside.
Maybe.
Bam, bam.
Pretty sure there's room for everybody in this one.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
There, aircrafts are dealt with.
Boom.
Alright, 1 second, guys.
There's one guy from my fire team is inside the other AAV.
Yeah, he's in the other vehicle.
Alright, you guys can get out now.
But we didn't try it. Magics.
Lovely!
Get away from the vehicle.
Please tell me we took that down, that'd be hilarious.
Hey, why did I just die?
Yaxo! You fucking
Because we just got attacked by a jet.
Fuck, damn it, wait. Just wait, I'll deal with it.
Call it a nuclear bomb.
It's going for no run.
Anyone die?
I think I saw someone got hit.
Back here. There. Fuck it.
What the fuck you calling now, Yaxo?
8
Avengers.
Avenger.
Can we... Okay, is there anyone back at base I need to go get?
I think I was the only one who died.
Okay, so we're good?
I think so. Where's this fucking SU-34?
I could use that pack.
Ah.
Oh god. God.
It's coming down, it's coming down.
Alright, alright. Can we delete these vehicles now? Alright, alright. Good.
That works.
Alright, Herbie.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to deal with the plane that was strafing us. We're good now.
Gotta stay out of the line of fire.
Your discretion, but try to make them pay for their mistakes.
Please get away from the crew, man. There.
Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and try to wound them. Alright.
Turn these engines off.
Yeah, good point. Alright, do you want them to advance north through this field then? Is that good? Alright, Roger. They're going to be starting near the red house to the northeast, and then we're sending them through this field with the hay bales. Alright, Herbie, get your
Yep.
To the east of the MSR. Alright, get your guys up. You're gonna be advancing towards the town. Axis of advance gonna be the red building, green trim, gray roof.
Yep, seen.
Alright.
Okay, 1-5
Everyone else just please observe.
On me,
Guys, really important you pay
formal
attention,
wedge,
observe.
keep it nice and
Got it.
What you're
go ahead and
looking
turn
for?
around, guys.
Looking for likely
now,
enemy
but
firing
getting in
positions. Looking for good places to take cover.
Us?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, guys, turn around.
Remember,
Turn around.
double tap on contacts, then get down.
All right.
Then
He's ready. Go ahead.
communicate the
Step off
contact.
when ready.
Step off and ready. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah, if you then that's fine.
Spread out a bit.
Alright, stay to the right, guys.
Spread out. Spread out. Spread out.
Make sure to echo everything. I can't hear him anymore.
Fucking spread out. Am I right? Okay.
Which way's right?
Alright then. Yeah, pass on comms. Let's move out.
So good.
Contact. Cover me, Rifleman. We should bounce to the red house if we're gonna continue. We should bound up.
Alright,
NX.
Hold fire.
Yeah, Raj. Hey, he wants you to reset and try it again, because he was in you guys moved out of his arc.
Isn't that good? Wasn't that what we were supposed to do?
I mean, that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it was. He wants to try it again.
He just wants to murder us, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
But then, didn't we do perfectly? None of us died. Wasn't that the point?
He wasn't trying to kill you.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wasn't aiming at us.
The problem is one guy's not a very good simulation, and then forcing him to listen.
Yeah. Well, we do have 3 fire teams.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
2 fire teams against 1.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, it's full match again.
Say again.
The regulars could all take 1 fire team.
Roger.
Full match again. Keep it spread out.
Yeah, no, you guys had very good suppressive fire. Still, the actions on could be a little quicker, a little more violent. Are you set? So I'd step off.
Hey guys, moving out.
Moving up.
Contact front.
Reloading.
Ready.
Crap, I'm jamming.
Hey guys, keep firing now.
I jam. Herbie, I'm completely ineffective. I jam every other shot.
Well,
doing my best.
reloading. Index.
Hold fire.
Alright, come out to us for an AR. Alright, Herbie, one thing good, one thing bad.
One thing bad was still we need to work on comms. I think I need to be a bit louder, and people need to pass on commands a bit clearer. One thing good, the double tap was good, and we got into line a bit quicker that time, guys. And suppressing fire was good as well.
Definitely. One thing good for me was how quickly you guys got online, and your bounds to get online looked very good. They were quick and they were punctual, which is nice. One thing bad, especially when there was a bit of a lull from beta and returning fire, you guys were blowing through a ton of ammo. So, you know, one thing is kind of rate control on Herbie's part, and also on yourselves is you can lower your rate of fire to like the low end of normal. It take a little bit more time, and still, if you stagger your shots, you're still putting out plenty of fire to keep them pinned. Beta?
Good thing your rate of fire, it was, like Falcon said, it was a bit heavy at times, but it did the job. I couldn't really move too effectively. I had to actually move because I couldn't really, both corners of my cover were completely covered by fire, so I had to run through and took a bullet trying to get to different positions, so you had good rate of fire going out. One thing bad, I'd say, identification of the target. You didn't really seem to find where I was most of the time. Like, it took a while for you to locate me and get me pinned. I wasn't putting out that much fire, but just try and work on spotting your targets after you've won that initial burst of fire.
Alright.
Alright, I got you.
Yep, no problem.
See ya.
Yaxo, why don't you get your team on the right side of the road and in those see the tall red tree there to the right of the road near the house? Why don't you start there and then come in towards the greenhouse here, and we'll mix it up a little bit.
Can I just go
red
with them?
to
Just
the
wanna
green
see.
now?
So
Yeah.
I don't want to have it like what last time. I didn't really know where the fuck you guys are coming from, so I just want to go with you guys.
Alright, just come over here. And hey Beta. Gonna have them advance parallel to the road, not exactly towards the town.
Have a left.
The walls,
What's our facing?
trees to their front.
Facing south.
Green building, south.
Actually,
Okay,
yeah, so
the
I'm gonna have you
Glenmire
just
line.
advance. I'm just gonna have you advance straight southwest towards those rock walls to your front.
Copy that, straight southwest.
Alright.
Copy, change
Copy.
direction southwest.
Alright, observers, just come over to the left here.
Southwest of the walls, copy.
Let me know when you're set, Beta. Alright, step off when ready.
Okay, guns up, safety off.
Guns
Moving.
up, safety off.
Guns up, safety off, moving southwest.
They're off.
Spacing. Moving up.
you down, Bill.
Reloading, fuck.
Tears down, cover.
Revive moving. Covering.
Copy, kid moving. Kid covering.
Alright, end X, end X, end X, end X.
Really no clue where he was.
Alright, bring it in. Alright, Yaxo, one thing good, one thing bad.
Well, we really had no clue where he was, so it was a bit awkward, but yeah. Good, well, we got bounding immediately to try and get eyes on because we were behind these bushes here. Looked like he was on the other side of that. So we were immediately relocating to get eyes on.
Yep. One thing I noticed that was really good was your communication was probably the best I've seen all day. You guys were talking to each other and really good communication, and that led to better bounding. So definitely that was a good point. Bad point, yeah, target identification. You guys, I don't think you guys knew where he was. Beta?
Good thing, your reaction contact at the start was pretty good. I purposely tried to scare the shit out of the saw gunner. I shot like right next to him, and 5 seconds after that, he had like burst right on top of my position, so I was good on that. Bad point, I'd say, yeah, just you didn't really know, it didn't really seem you knew, didn't really have focused fires. I guess that's because you just never really saw me. I was moving around a lot just to showcase that the enemy's going to be popping up in a lot of different random spots. So, but even with that being said, you didn't really know where I was. You still were putting out effective fire, and a lot of times I didn't really feel comfortable looking around a corner because of the fire that was going out.
Yeah, nice job. I mean, if definitely, guys, if you could do that in a real scenario where we have another fire team, it would be easy for another fire team to maneuver with that kind of a base of fire and get into the town and flush them out. So that's the first step. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna have the last fire team take a shot at it. We'll probably go from the same position here on the right side, if that's okay with you, Beta.
Yeah, let's go.
Section 3 is missing an automatic rifleman.
Hey, Osmo, somebody dropped his saw at the wall at the small where we started.
That's fine. Does one of the other ARs from one of the other
I'll
fire
drop
teams...
mine. I'll drop mine. Viking dropping now.
No.
It's a saw. It's saw.
Okay, you can also join. I just thought we would do it with three.
Aren't you guys a man short? Yeah, Viking, take your saw and just join their fire team.
Okay, copy.
Alright. Everyone else? Has anyone not got a chance to do this?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the command for initiating the bounding? What do you say?
Yeah, who decides when and where?
So fire team leader. So for now, I just want you guys to get online. Yaxo did a little more than you probably had to. For now, we just want you to get online and start putting down effective fire, and that's going to be the extent to which we're going up to right now. We'll cover all that later. All right.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Let's move back.
So we didn't really need to bound, but got it done.
No, I had to bound because there were bushes between me and Beta.
Yeah, it was a good position. It was a good position for bounding, I think, too.
Yeah, there were a couple of walls, so I just wanted to get behind that.
Get the better cover, yeah.
Break. One second. Pavel, beam. 1 sec. What do you want? Heavy left or heavy right?
You want left side, so you'll be on my left.
Copy. Yeah, got it. I
What
need
the-
ammo. Where's the saw ammo?
You really did drop that saw.
What the fuck?
Saw gunner. Where the fuck are you?
Here, there's some ammo right here.
I need 249 ammo.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm at
Funny that you didn't have 249 ammo.
All right, everyone else, please just try to observe and pay attention. All right, Pavlov, when you're ready. Yeah, it's firm. 1 second, I'm gonna tell him. All right, so you guys are advancing. See the 3 yellow trees to the front? There's 2 and there's 1 kind of behind another tree on the right.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
you're gonna go for the middle yellow tree, so stay on the right side of the town.
Roger that.
Okay. Alright, step off when ready.
Alright, Fireteam 1, weapons up.
Alright, they're off.
Weapons up.
Advance southwest, walking pace.
Advance southwest.
Advance southwest walking. Osmo reloading. Osmo bounty.
Contact west. Maintain
Contact west.
fast rate of fire.
It looks like he's down.
Alright, NX.
NX.
Alright, bring it in. Alright. Pavlov, one thing good, one thing bad.
I actually saw the contact pretty fast, and we managed to put down some effective fire. Bad thing, it took us a while to get to the line formation, and communication could have been better.
Yep. One reason the communication was a little off is Osmos, you were like 25 meters away from Viking. So
Yeah, it was hard because I didn't have him on my HUD.
Check tech out.
yeah, you gotta learn how to use. Just don't depend on the
Yeah,
HUD.
it was useful for that reason. So yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you won't have it.
But yeah, you just kind of learn to judge distance for yourself too is important.
Yeah, and I didn't get down fast enough because I actually didn't know that you get stuck when you're reloading. You can't go prone while you're reloading.
No. Yeah, that's
So
one
that was
thing.
fucked.
Also, make sure that someone's reloading, you're not bounding. So make sure you call out reloading, and if you don't hear someone firing, don't take a bound. Because they are not covering you for whatever reason that might be. They might be
Yeah,
shot,
exactly.
they might be... Yeah, go
When Beta came out in the open, they were all reloading, so it took them a second to actually get fire down on them.
Also, marksmanship, you guys really didn't get him until, who's a grenadier? Tassel put a grenade on his head.
Yeah.
But, probably could have shot him when he was running across the open. Good thing though, your rates of fire were pretty good, consistent. Another thing is spotting the targets. I know Pavov, you said you saw him. I actually saw him before he opened up on you. He was at the red shed, leaning around the corner to the right, and so just picking up that in your scan, you probably he was hanging out there a good 5-10 seconds before he actually shot at you.
Yeah.
So you had an opportunity to hit him, and you didn't pick up on that.
Yeah,
he initiated contact.
I was observing for about 20 seconds. I watched you guys pass through like all these things, and I wanted to see if you guys would spot me first, because it's been kind of one-sided on that respect. But
I watched that damn hut, but I couldn't see you.
Good things for me. Reaction to contact to start was good. Lots of rounds down range, pretty much right where I was. Bad things, I'm gonna say on my part, communication, because I threw a blue smoke grenade to my right, 75 meters away, and I saw the 249 shooting at it. So you obviously weren't having very good communication about where the enemy was, because I saw Trace splashing on that smoke grenade, and that's when I booked it left and I made it there pretty far. I'm not sure exactly what was happening because I was on the other end of it, but it seemed like you guys didn't really know exactly, everyone didn't know exactly where the targets were.
Yeah, this is all gonna. I actually didn't see you before you actually ran the other way. Then I was spotted you, but first then. Before that was just firing around, suppress you.
Yep.
Falcon, one thing. When you have your base of fire and you're taking, you have a suppressed enemy. Isn't the rifleman normally supposed to shoot like one shot every 5 seconds, scan instead of suppress?
Yeah, it's kind of situationally dependent, but definitely if you've gained fire superiority, the rifleman's engaging point targets at that point.
That could be a problem, yeah. If everyone's suppressing, no one's actually looking for targets.
Yeah.
Okay, I was shooting more than that because I heard rate of fire high.
You gotta remember, this is kind of just training in a vacuum right now. You're just a fire team attacking one guy. That's not gonna be how it is ever. Like, you've played on the server before, I'm gonna take it, and it's just like you have a platoon with you. So you just have to keep that in mind when you're doing this training. This is just training basic skills like muscle memory stuff. You're not gonna ever be a fire team attacking one guy behind a shed in the middle of a field for no reason.
Nope.
So you don't have to be too worried.
The problem was problem with it was that it's hard when you're suppressing to actually scan for targets.
Exactly. There should always be someone scanning and someone suppressing, I would think, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like, you know, if you're the base fire element, then you really need to get that base fire down, or else whoever's maneuvering.
Yeah.
I feel that's where you get tunnel vision and stuff, but yeah, I guess so.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Alright, so yeah, it's been about 2 hours now, so I think it was a good training session. I hope you guys learned some, and I look forward to, you know, continuing this and building on the next set of skills.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Pretty awesome.
So before everybody leaves, I got something to say. If you guys want to continue doing some gameplay and you go into the server, be really polite if you're going to try to play together as a group within a fire team or a section, and just follow whoever's leading the mission, follow whatever lead they want to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't be self-righteous about the fact that you got some new skills.
Nope. But Jimbo, will it be possible to like make small events where we can play like a mission or two where the platoon ups can meet up and play, and then have all the guys also playing with us, but where we will be like 1 squad or 2 squads?
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. But what I
like make it
suggest
an
right
event.
now is if anybody wants to continue this type of gameplay, just ask who's ever leading. Ask tell them we've just done some training. We'd like to play together. Can we have these 4 people or these 8 people together in a section? And make sure to say you've just done some training. You want to practice those skills.
Okay.
It's not elitist. You're not trying to form a specific group. You're not trying to form a faction. You just want to practice some skills you learn.
Yeah.
Have fun, guys.
Sounds good. So back to the main server?
Yep.
Yeah, go back to the main server. Have fun.
Cool, thanks, Jimbo.
I just have to change something.
I think Falcon, he's gone.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Jason?
It's just a little
It's just for power?
fun. Yeah, just power.
Okay, it was just power, that was nothing.
Yeah, it was fun because at the last course I didn't die, and he always died with the first bullet ever fired. And he said, "Oh, I didn't die," and I said, "I can change that."
But just so you guys know, like all the newbies here, that's really frowned upon here. That's a real one-off for Tazel. He's a really good player. We don't tolerate team killing ever at all here. So.
Well, yeah, but let's say it like this. This was an intern joke between him and Pavel. So that's another thing. But guys, don't team kill.
I just want to make sure that all the newbies don't get the wrong idea by what they saw.
I like Pavel.
But
He's not
Tazel,
bad
the
guy.
gunshot actually made Pavel change color.
Oh yeah.
That was a cool shot. I want to know that, Tazel.
So is anyone going back to the main server?
Yeah, you guys should all go back to the main server.
Jimbo, throw some targets out there for us.
So no worries, I'm no team killer.
That's what he says. Uh-oh, watch out. Allah.
You want that, and you get it.
Thanks.
Clear back blast.
Back blast clear.
And you have a new computer, Timbo?
Yeah, I got a new computer.